Today we share the plate with Sowing Opportunities, and I now invite the organization's founder, Fern Remedi-Brown, to say a few words about the organization.
Dear friends, my name is Fern Remedi-Brown, and I'm the Executive Director of the nonprofit Sowing Opportunities. I'd like to share some stories about women's strength and resilience in a remote, forgotten region of Guatemala, and how, against all odds, they have sown hope. My wife Ginny and I founded Sowing Opportunities in 2015. After our adopted daughter Maya asked to meet her biological mother, and we saw the conditions her family lived in. It was a deeply spiritual decision for me as the daughter of a Holocaust survivor, and for Ginny as a former Roman Catholic nun. Similar to the principles of the Winchester Unitarian Society, we wanted to live our values through service. Maya's biological mom, Olivia, lives in destitute poverty in the highlands of Northeast Guatemala, a region with rocky, unfarmable land, minimal government resources, and a literacy rate of 15%. Families have earthen floors and no running water. Most speak only their indigenous language, Quechua. Through a needs assessment, we learned that families wanted a reliable food source. In March 2022, we began teaching high-yield greenhouse agriculture, working with a small Guatemalan team, a project manager, an expert agriculture engineer, and a social worker. The greenhouses are resilient to heat and flooding and are easy to tend. We provided proprietary organic soil additives that enabled the greenhouses to produce 4 harvests per year of 10 different crops. The results surprised everyone. Families had enough to eat, and some women were able to sell surplus produce in the market. Since then, we've added 1 village per year. Many of the men in these villages had left to try to reach the US and were never heard from again. The women are extraordinary. They lift heavy wood to build their own greenhouses and mentor one another. One told us, "You're giving us respect when no one else has. We're forgotten by the world." In 2025, upon request from school principals in the area, we added 2 public primary schools, the first in Guatemala to have agriculture in their curriculum. Students eat what they grow, so now have regular school lunches and are learning a trade that gives them a reason to stay in Guatemala and build lives in their own communities. Today we serve 4 villages and 6 schools. Our work has proven to be scalable and could potentially be replicated and throughout Guatemala and elsewhere in Latin America, combating poverty and allowing communities to flourish. Thank you so much. I'll be available during coffee hour to speak with you.